Driving live stream on YouTube. Oh, put that down there. I'm Grandpa Goes Gaming, and this is for Loki. No, it's not. It doesn't want to be on the stream. Never mind then. And this evening we've got Group 1s on inappropriate circuits. Say hi to people who've just arrived, which is Kevin and Speedy. Nice to see you again. Beautiful. Okay, we've got some Group 1s already practicing on Tsukuba, which is our first inappropriate track of the evening. Let's just make sure the stream is up and working. It certainly seems to be. Click on this button here. That opens this window here. Yes, that stream is definitely working. Hello, Pizza, and good evening, sir. Welcome to the most inappropriate live stream of tonight's live stream, which is the only live stream of tonight's live stream. Unless, of course, things overheat. I'm sorry, I've got a fan on the PlayStation keeping it cool so that we don't lose the stream, and that means there's a little bit of fan noise in the background. Hopefully the sound of the engines will cover that up once we get going. Okay, lobby and live stream up. I get the feeling that today's class selection and title is going to put people off somewhat. So it's probably going to be quite a quiet night. You never know. We might pick up a few along the way when we get to even harder tracks that aren't in the wet. And I'm driving the Genesis X Grand Racer VGT concept tonight, which I've never driven. I've just put it out of the garage, slapped delivery on it. I'm going to buy some tyres for it. I think we're going to need full wets for this. The weather shouldn't change. I assume it's going to stay exactly as is. So there we go. What else do I need to do? I've got my gloves. My custom Gr1 gloves. Very nice. I may have turned off the chat bot on Wednesday for the live stream, so I will just turn that back on. If I can find the app. There it is. And then I'm going to turn the wheel on, because having the wheel turned on apparently makes you a little bit faster. There we go, got power to the wheel. Chatbot is on.
Racer and Gemini Racer are ready for takeoff.
I'm looking forward to seeing them, sir. But I'll do a livery check when it's not raining so that the colours look better. What I will do, unplug that, unplug that end as well, plug the wheel in, because that's another tip for going faster. Once you've turned your wheel on, if you plug it in as well, that makes you even faster. See, pro tips here.
Gloves, anyway. I got mine from INB, but I'm curious as to how the quality / construction differs between the two.
Hi Dalton. So these gloves are they're quite lightweight. They've got a kind of the felty interior to soak up all the sweat. You actually need a wash, so don't look at how dirty they are. The Gr1 will do the design work if you just send them some details. Here's my logo and the Gr1 logo, and then on this side we're really grippy, but this finger here isn't too grippy. This hasn't got the rubber grip on, so that your finger doesn't get caught or stuck on the shifter. So yeah, they're really nice, they're comfortable. The grip itself is actually designed around the Gr1 logo, which is, we can't see on that actually, but it's quite cool. So yeah, I'm really happy with them. Very happy with them. Let's just tick ourselves in. I think we're going to be going with an undersized grid for this first race, but I do want a little bit of practice anyway. Make sure the wheel's working. Make sure I've got force feedback. Get in there. Here we go. They do feel tough. I've had these for a couple of months now. So yeah, pretty good. How about yours? Are they incredible? Oop, don't do that. I've been racing in automatic, so I'm sure this is going to be, sorry, in electric, so I'm sure we're going to be in automatic. We are. I might want some traction control for this. Might not. Who knows? Really, there was somebody out there on Inters? Are they insane? Oh, yeah, we're going to want some traction control for this. 2 perhaps. Brakes towards the back. So we've got 1,396 subscribers, which means tonight's formula is times 13 time progression. We've got 50 minutes of racing, 9 times tyre wear, and 6 times fuel usage. You can make it harder for the drivers by subscribing. Every subscriber makes things tougher for everybody. That includes me. Oh, this isn't so bad. At 2 times traction control. Yeah, I can do that. Weather suddenly gets very, very low. Oh, snap. I want to brake a little bit earlier there, Grandpa. That is not where you want to be. Toxic Killer's here. He won't be here for long because this isn't a combo he likes. But good evening, Toxic Killer, anyway. This is going to be a twitchy old race in more ways than one. The car gets very, very light coming through that first section.
Yeah, the IMP ones are honestly pretty good. Similar in a felt layer, but with a thinner breathable material on the back of the hand-soaked edge.
Yeah, these are quite thin as well. It's sort of a... How can I describe that? It's a bit like one of those printed mouse pads.
Have the silicone bricks, but in a different
yeah, that's... they sound very similar. But of course, unless yours have got the Grandpa Goes Gaming logo on them, they're probably not as good as mine, so... That was an awful lap. We were nearly 15 seconds slower than Dean. Oh my word. Although I've actually got no idea how fast the Genesis is comparatively. I've never used it in a serious race.
I got mine made with the art colours and logo.
Oh, alright then. So yours get an extra 1,000 aura points then. That's fine. Right now, we're the slowest person on track with the time. And somebody's roaring up behind me. Oh, is that Dean? Of course it's Dean, that's why we crashed into each other. He's in that there Mazda. Nice and black. I'm off again, aren't I? Oh, held it this time. I can't believe me and Dean crashed into each other. I'm still faster than I was. Damn, boy, I'm 11 seconds off the pace.
Oh, he's run you off the road, was it?
Yeah, it wasn't really his fault. I didn't really see him coming and I closed the gap on him. So I should have been more aware there, I think. Which brother are we missing? We're missing Mickey. So we can't start till Mickey comes back. Yeah, it's going to be like this for the whole race. What a nightmare. Mickey's coming, says Marty. Oh, they'll go maximum rain. The maximum it can possibly be. We've got there. I've never seen it this heavy.
On the commercial driver's license Kansas CDL book. I'm gonna see about jumping on from the next race.
Fantastic, Dalton. And a row 2, good evening. How are you feeling about that commercial trucking? Think it's your kind of thing?
What in the red flag is this down for?
Don't know, but my car can't handle it. I am not feeling the downforce in this car at all. It is so understeery. And then oversteery. Maybe a bit more TCS, I don't know. Just trying to even the car out.
Wait to get out of retail hell.
Yeah, you make good money trucking. Go and see the country.
Get 10% off your Douglas Natural Energy Drinks order with code GRANDPAPER as coming. Pronto with Grandpa. Spinaro.
There you go. Oh dear me.
You can now support the channel by becoming a member and unlocking perks.
This first race is going to be absolutely awful for me. Anyway, now the sun's up. Let's have a look at some liveries while we wait for Mickey. We should have started by now, but Mickey's slowing us down. As usual. So there's pizza.
But I can find his drinks.
This is... Wow, pizza. He's let people graffiti on his car, which is nice. There's Dean, who's adapted his regular livery quite nicely to this Mazda. Speedy, the cosmonaut livery. Oh, very nice Speedy. A bit more custom liveries. Alright, here he is. Mickey's arrived. Slowing us all down, Mickey.
After I do trucking, I can go for rally racing low.
Rally racing in the truck? Why not? Do Dakar.
I read for 6 hours last night and so tired of reading.
Well, don't do it in small chunks. You probably remember it better that way. Right, I think we can get going. Don't expect anything from this first race because I'm struggling in this car in the wet. In fact, considering the nature of this car, I'm probably struggling with it all night. But we can try to have some fun with it.
Test me like ask me some stuff I might know. Come chat in our Discord channel.
I've got no idea about American traffic laws. They're so different to ours. I've watched reaction videos on it and the differences are just crazy. Okay, this is going to be awful. I apologise in advance. But this is a night of Group 1 inappropriate circuits. You're going to see some awful, awful conditions for these poor Group 1 cars tonight. That's crazy, like 11 seconds faster than I am.
Stop at a railroad crossing 15 or 50 feet away and look both ways for trains. Always assume one is coming.
Oh no! I've overshot the first corner and touched the grass. The whole field's coming towards me. And I can't spin it because of the traction control. Okay, let's hope for a safety car. I'm joking, of course. But we've got some catch up on, so... Oh, we've got a yellow flag as well. So it's not just me that's having incidents. I think that's Mickey that's had an incident ahead.
Also, to park the trailer, just use the steering wheel in reverse.
That's right. Looks like Mickey dropped 6 seconds of that accident. There's been another one up ahead. Is that Mickey again? It is. Is he on slicks or what? Oh no. Very early and gently.
Don't be shy. Come and race.
Nice to see you, Streamlabs. To see you nice. Earning your pay and all that. Another car off up ahead.
Turn right with the trailer. The rear wheels have a different path to your front wheels.
That's correct also. They'll take a tighter line. Those rear wheels always trying to overtake you. Maybe you should get yourself on American Truck Simulator. Get some good practice in. Here we go.
That's what I've been doing in on Laser 14 now.
Nice. The definitive truck simulator. Well, that and Euro Truck Simulator, of course. Alright, I'm already 5 seconds faster than I was in practice. That's what I like to see. 7 seconds to Chewy up ahead. Mickey trying to give me the hurry up. Mickey, I'm hurrying up, alright?
Make sure to inspect your truck every pre-trip and every 150 miles.
Yep, that's like a good idea. Oh, it's Toxic Killer doing 55s. That's incredible. He's been practicing in the wet. Surely. No, I shouldn't call you Shirley, but there we go. Oh, is that around? Chewy's around. Alright, Chewy, come and play with us at the back.
I must have a super mind or something RN low.
Must be. If there's anything you can't remember, anything you're unsure of, just get some post-it notes and stick it on the side of your monitor or something so you can keep reminding yourself. The hardest situation for you right now is the fact that you're tired all the time from working. It's really hard to learn when you're tired.
Like and subscribe to make Grandpa happy. You can now support the channel by becoming a member and unlocking.
Alright, Streamlabs is getting chatty. Perhaps what I should do is put some commercial trucking tips on there so it'll read them out every now and then for a row to. Then Friday could be educational for him. There's the yellow flag up ahead. It's Mickey again. I figure if we just stay consistent and keep it on the black stuff, we might be able to just not finish last. I think Mickey's off wide.
I did read after work too and serious about this.
Nice. It's good to be driven. It's good to keep yourself in that zone. Know what your end game is. Kevman 6 seconds ahead of us. Oh.
My dad and grandfather are trackers, so it's in my blood.
Oh, I see. Hopefully you should have a genetic, natural ability for it then. I was steering then and the car was just going straight forward. No question of it turning whatsoever. We're just about to reach the halfway stage of the race right now and we've got a ton of fuel left. So I don't think the Group 1s are going to struggle this evening unless we get a few more subscribers to change that formula.
Maybe I should stream ads to you so you can see how I do.
Maybe. Oh, Kev's pulled away nicely. He's got the hammer down.
Get 10% off your W's natural energy drinks order with code GR1 as coming.
No. Yeah, pulling some time back again. On Kevman. Yo-yoing a bit. Look at the track map, we're all in different places. Got no battles happening, and that's that Kevman around. No, it's Marty. Marty's gone around. So like I said, just keep it going on the black stuff. No heroics, just keep it pointing in the right direction. Let those places come to us. No long straights on this track, so we're not going to burn out the battery.
I now have the Heist mini game installed. Start this with Heist.
Hello to Lord Genghis and of course to John Boy. John Boy very much the star of the most recent video I put up on the channel. This is a fabulous race we did at Spa. Oh, Speed is off in the Cosmonaut. Great in space, not so good in the wet. They're around the corner. Come on. Literally, this car isn't very wide.
What's up, Grandpa? It's
Viking!
been all week, so this is fitting.
Oh, nice. Good to see you, Viking. Hope all's well with you and you've got a fun weekend planned. Who's that up here? That's Toxic Killer. He's heading off. Gotta keep that consistency going. Oh, snap. Of oversteer. So we've got some drivers polling in now for the second race.
See you, sir. Long week. Relaxing weekend plan. Hope you're well.
I'm always well, mate. Especially when I've got a steering wheel in my hand.
I might get the Xbox Elite Series too soon.
Oh, nice. Oh, Speedy. Sorry, I'll wait for you.
Yes, good stuff.
Now, the Elite Series 2 is something that I'm missing from my collection. I haven't really focused too much on the Xbox controllers. Been trying to save money and hope that next year I can start looking at doing more direct drive wheel videos.
Hi Aratu, hope you're well. I also plan to get a $200 skyboard from Gr1.
Oh, nice. Whoa! Mickey the torpedo. I know Mickey the missile is more appropriate, but you know, it's wet. We're ticking down the laps now, just 4 minutes left. I bet everybody's looking forward to a dry race. Hunted, says Mickey. So he's come together with Chewie, I assume.
Yes, in Well Viking, I just finished studying for a commercial driver license.
Whoa. Toxic Killer flirting with danger. Is he using the Alpine? Because that car looks really nice. Got a really nice livery on it.
Let's get her done. Good money.
Woo!
Is that yogurt on your chin, son?
Yo! Guess who's back? Back again. Bannister's back.
Oh. Hello. Hope you are well. US Ipswich v Liverpool tomorrow. Super excited being back in the Prem.
Yay, Player Sport. Great to see you. The man who's always ready with those shout outs. I'm assuming Player Sport,
Support the channel by becoming a member and unlocking perks.
with the time of the football, you'll still be streaming, yeah? Way.
Yes, defo.
Brilliant. So guys, Saturday and Sunday.
I got a modded original Xbox recently. It has 250
Sorry about that.
and 3 TB HDD also HD.
8:30 PM UK time, Saturday and Sunday night. Player Sport UK, very similar lobbies to mine. Lots of fun to be had and a live stream. He's the man, especially when his pedals are working. And if they're not, you will hear about it at length. Just kidding. But seriously. Okay, 1 minute 30 left, and then we can leave this hell.
Might be a lot Ipswich chat tomorrow. You
I wonder why. Let's hope it's all good chat.
I've been wondering about how to clean the Thrustmaster Alcantara wheel cow.
There's probably some Alcantara spray on, say, Amazon. Or maybe even to a furniture shop. As crazy as that sounds. See, I don't have Alcantara wheels, so I don't know. It's a material I try to avoid. Oh, speedy out wide, pulled it back together.
I'm so impressed with the GT7 ring.
Oh, I know, so good. We get one more lap in the hope that Speedy or Toxic Killer will go off. We can. Last lap. Toxic Killer sideways. It is an Alpine, isn't it? It's a really nice looking livery. That's a fabulous car to race in VR.
Yeah, I found the spray butt looks like for real steering wheels.
Oh, that's okay. It's all the same material. There's Alcantara Sim Racing or Alcantara Real Wheel. Pizza wins. And Dean second. Those guys starting the night well. But Kevman's going to bring it home in third.
Last to first.
Nice pizza. Last to first is my favourite pizza topping. Or something like that. I have pineapple.
Sorry if I'm talking a lot, it's just been a while.
Just go for it, Hero2. Just chat away, sir. Clean race, wow.
Don't forget to check your points. I learned from the Nordschliff.
But you had a great week though, didn't you? How was the DTM?
Come chat in our Discord channel. Points. At Arrow2 12, you have 355 points.
Oh, those points have gone down. Must be all those heists. Okay, what's the next inappropriate circuit we've got? Oh.
Great, we also saw
Dear I.
GT4 prototypes in Porsche Cup cars.
Oh, nice. That sounds like a much more interesting week than I have. I'd love to go to Nürburgring at some point. You know, you, as a racer, you've got to at some point, haven't you? It's like the law. Okay, now for something completely different. And Toxic Killer's gone already. I told you he wouldn't stick around. It's not the combo for him.
Is much crazier than in the game.
Yeah, that's something you just really can't get across in a simulation.
My bucket list is the Tokyo Highway.
Nice.
Yes, Nürburgring is on the to-do list.
For me, it's Le Mans. That's my I want to do it. Not really a lot of point in practicing this one a lot. I mean, it's Daytona. It's round and round and round we go.
Get 10% off your Dubby's natural energy drinks order with code GRANDPAGO as coming. Yes, Le Mans, great shout that. We drove in a Skoda Superb, called us the Sport Sofa.
Ah, the Superb. Yes, I'm a big fan of Skodas. Which is crazy because 20 years ago, nobody would have said that.
That's the drinks that confused what Streamlabs is saying. Very lucky that I got to do Brands Hatch Monday.
Oh, nice.
Tire rules.
Tire rules pizza are stick tires on and use them. That is it, really. It's a good point. I better come off the wets because it's not going to rain here. What do we want for this? Mediums, I guess. So we've got some grip but some longevity. Hang on, Pizza has a YouTube channel. Share this information, Pizza. You're not allowed to win again until you've shared it.
What is the best track on GT7 in Grandpa's opinion?
Ooh, the best track. I think the best real world track for me is Le Mans. I love that track so much. But the best original track, I'm going to say Dragon Trail. How about you?
Switching to Gemini Racer now.
Okie
You can now
dokie.
support the channel by becoming a member and unlocking perks.
Let's take a look at Speedy's livery when he gets his
I
car
would
out.
love to see Isle of Man.
Oh yeah, we used to have that one. Was it GT4 or GT5? It was, I think, on the Italian coast. I can't remember what it was called. Was it Tuscany?
We love Red Bull Ring, of course, but really loving Interlagos.
What about your favourite original track? It's funny actually because the first time I ever drove into Lagos in a sim was 1991,
Dragon Trail raising hands.
and it's like it hasn't changed. Yes, Dragon Trail. And Dalton's here, bringing in the amigos. We have a full lobby of... Yeah. Tsukuba in the rain? No. Daytona Oval? Everybody shows up.
Old Hockenheim Ring.
Oh. I'd like the old Hockenheim Ring more if we had more access to cheaper classic race cars. We might even end up with the Gr1s there, that'd be funny. See how they handle that. Poorly, I'd imagine.
But it's rotting away.
Mickey's AFK again. Look, tell Mickey we can't wait for him all night because we've got a live stream going on. I want to get as many tracks in as we can. Yeah, Hockenheim Ring.
Support the channel and get great sim gear. Check out Grandpa's affiliate link for Abruzzi. I would love the old Hockenheim QR site back TBF.
Yeah, I remember Hockenheim being most iconic for that moment when on the back straight through the forest. Hakkinen put it in the wall at really high speed. And that's when everybody said, we need to redesign this, it's too dangerous. And that's kind of a shame because it was such an isolated incident. But that used to be another mainstay on 80s and 90s sims.
What's with this, haha?
Look at Speedy. Speedy with all the constellations.
Silverstone would be amazing add-on for GT7 if not GT8.
Yeah, but would it? I mean, it's in question now if it's going to become a removal from the Formula One calendar. And I imagine if it does, then the licensing cost might come down a little bit for games, so we might see it more.
All about money too.
All about money, always. So is Mickey still AFK? Because if so, he's got 2 minutes, and then we're going with or without him.
I remember there was a Spanish game I had on PC, and a reptile game. I think, man, things have changed.
Spanish game and a reptile game. Yeah, things have moved on. And I think when you look back, things were perhaps better then. We're waiting for Mickey to poop. But yeah, things can never be the same again. That's what I hate about these people who make retro games. It's like they've never played a retro game. And it just comes off as being lazy. Or, oh no, the graphics in our game look really bad. Let's say it's retro.
Mickey, you're so fine. Go poop, Mickey, you're Mickey.
Thanks, Rotu, for sticking that in my head for the rest of the night. Let's do a few laps. Oh, he's back. Yay! Well, I hope you wiped well and washed your hands. Oh, we can't get out. Lord Genghis is just making a change to his car. Probably his starting tyres. Nice to see Dalton here. I think I already said that. I believe that could be the same car used in the fundraising event.
Sorry, it's been on my mind since I heard Mickey's name.
Got the urge to clap, but it wouldn't sound right with like grips. So the question is, do we go flat out or do we save fuel? I think being on medium tyres, I'm happy to just take the pit stop. But there are going to be so many accidents in this race. People are going to be picking up their rigs and throwing them. Starting third, behind the Balzer brothers.
I love mine livery. These are indeed constellations.
Very nice.
Nervous Gramps.
Well, whatever Ava says, huh? Oh, look at the acceleration! Oh, this thing's got a massive launch on it.
Also 22 million now. You're rich.
Not bad, Seb. About £15 million worth of cars. Sorry, 50 million credits worth of cars this week. So I've been completing the menu books. Yeah, want to get them out of the way and done. So it stops nagging me. Oh, oh, this is throwing me around. So this could be a battle, potentially, of wits, of tyre wear. Here come the... Oh, thanks, Genghis! Bit of a bum draft. So I was going to say this could be everybody's giving me bum drafts. Thank you, guys. That was Kevin, the XJR, which he knows is my all-time favourite Group 1 car. The old Jan Lammers Silk Cut Jaguar. That was the year I got into prototype racing, when Jan Lammers drove that car, and it was that car that really, really fired up my imagination for that for endurance racing. Everybody giving me a push. Yeah, I think I may have the force feedback a little bit too high for this particular race.
To make Grandpa happy.
Because it's so heavy. The aero pushing the car down is making it really, really heavy on the steering. Absolute polar opposite to the first race. We're at one rage quitter. Picked up his monitor, thrown it out of the window. Oh, this could be a two-stopper, guys. Oh, Dalton's in. He's already burnt out his softs. That's a bad sign. Hey, Mickey. Oh, these cars are so twitchy on the banking. Oh, it's a bump draft battle, and my bump draft partner's just gone around the outside.
Natural energy drinks order with code Grandpago has come in.
Ah, lost out there. Mr. Genghis himself. The cars are so fast. I want to pit as few times as possible, so I don't want to lose that time in the pits. Oh, Mickey's binned it. I think he might have just saved it. So you can see on the camera, this is shaking the entire rig. And this is a heavy rig. Oh, just losing Kev Slipstream, I think. Or might not be. So can we get to the halfway stage on these tyres? Not the only person complaining about the direct drive shaking the whole rig. I've got to show you how well these tracks are laser scanned and reproduced. That the bumps are all there. Oh, we're just slowing down. Come on, we need that hybrid power. I was going to take an early stop then, and Snoopy came up my inside. So we lost our chance to pit. It's Pizza behind us. Winner of the first race. Dina came second in the first race, currently leading the way. Alright boys, let's go. We've still got to try for that one stopper. Dean pitting. Hey Kev, let's get going. Do it for Jan. John Boy on my outside. I think he's also in the Genesis. Oh, sketchy. Boom, 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 boom. Everybody trying to catch up to the leaders. And it's upsetting a few cars. This is pull shot coming through in the Mazda. Sounds so good. Oh my word. Sorry, John Boy, I think I just cut off. I may have an issue with the rear right tyre, that it's not there anymore. So I've got to be very, very gentle on these turns. Well, particularly the first and second corner. Third corner should be okay. But that's upsetting the car even more. The grip on the right hand side is almost completely gone now. Okay, we're going to box this lap. I think we've got a back marker up ahead. Probably won't be there for long. Should be on fresh rubber. Oh, the back tyres failed me. And our attack on the leaders is over. Damn. Says me right trying to stay out. Oh, and it reset me as well. It reset me and now it won't get going. Come on, car. Oh, you suck. Oh, we were doing so well, but I've got no grip on the rear at all now. Come on, I need that flat bit of track. There it is. The car kicking to one side as I accelerate and then decelerate. Well, that sucked. I don't know if I got a tap from that car that was behind me or if it just went. But oh boy, it went. Okay, it was behind me. I'm boxing this lap, so just do your thing. Oh, I haven't got any other tyres to change onto. Okay. But I don't think we need to fuel up all the way. Here we go to 80% for the safe side. Here we go. Lots to do, not a lot of time to do it with. Oh, cutting the pit lines as well, good grief. Just shoot me now. We'll be fine. We're not going to finish last. I feel like there's going to be more accidents ahead, although I may be involved in one of them, so let's not get cocky. Blue flags everywhere. Been lapped by 11th, that's bad. We shall persevere. We shall push on. I've got 1:05 to catch up. Surely I can do that, right? In 6 minutes? I'm in trouble. But the car's light, I've got lots of rubber. I've got enough rubber to last the end of the race. In fact, somebody's just binned it. I'm not sure who that was, because they're a lap ahead of us. Marty wasn't the lead, so Dalton's about to take the lead. Dalton took an early stop. Yeah, we're catching up. All I need is another 65 laps and I can catch up. Speedy! Hi, Speedy. There we go. The foot is to the floor. Oh, we've had 4 people DNF now. That's what it's like when you're doing inappropriate track races. People are like, what? And they leave. So at least not finishing 16th anyway. Oh, bump draft there from a car that's a lap down. Very kind. We'll keep the inside line, let them go around the outside. Try to be predictable. Is that a Powerpuff Girls livery? There I look. It is a Powerpuff Girls livery. Amazing. Ba, 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 da, ba, ba, ba. Big draft. Okie dokie. Catching up to 11th. It's going to take me a while to get there. Hi Marty. Bye Marty. Really hoping for some big accidents now to bring out the safety car, which we're not going to get because it's GT7. Jewel going on up ahead. That's not the guy I'm trying to chase down. Sad times. I'm going to finish a lap down in the last position, currently still racing, but at least I'm going to finish. That's what counts. There's a great battle happening ahead there that we can watch it. I'm not sure who it's between, but maybe we can catch up and have a look. Yeah, we're getting a push there from Marty. Perhaps Marty's trying to catch up to this group while you bump drafting us. So what have we got here then? We've got it's the battle for the lead between Dalton, Kevman and Lord Genghis, so we're going to have to stay right out of the way, not get involved in this. So nobody takes the apex because I'm low. I'm going to try and unlock myself, guys, if you don't mind. Thank you. Thank you, have a great day. Oh, Marty followed us through. Sneaky, sneaky Marty. That's why he was pushing us. Nice tactical move. But very sneaky. There he comes to make the pass. I'll go to the outside. No, I won't go to the outside because that's where Genghis is going. Oh, make your mind up, Genghis. I'm going to the outside. I'll stay outside. You guys do what you want on the inside, but I'll stay on the outside. Please don't murder me. I'm too beardy to die. No, they're going to the outside as well, so I'm just going to have to try to be predictable. Here we go, stay to the outside. Oh, there's a wall. Car ahead has just taken us to pits. I think he's not got enough fuel on board. That's Snoopy. He's done refueling now though, so he's going to be out the pits very soon. Probably before we get there. That was a very big instant I had. Really cost me. These guys just pushing me along. So kind. And I know they're doing it for the bump draft. Goes to the outside again, so those guys have got the inside off the next corner. And whoa! Stupid, a penalty for quitting the pit line, I assume. We gained a place. Oh, my fingers hurt, man. This wheel is so heavy under all this load. We're about to start our final lap of the race. Others will go longer, but it's our final lap. Let's smash it. We'll try and drag Dalton along with us. Not intentionally, but you know, these things happen. That rear right's gone again though. This could be another big spin coming up. You don't Spinelli on a Pirelli, but you can on a Michelin, and it could be about to happen. As Dalton takes the checkered flag to win the race. Marty in second. Lord Genghis in third. Kevman just missing out there on a podium in the XJR9. Chewy in the Sauber gains 5th. Paul Shark Powerpuff takes 6th. Speedy 7th. Pizza 8th. Mamax 9th. Me 10th. Then Snoopy and John Boy. Dean, Mickey, Toddle and whoever the last person was all DNF'd. These tracks are proving to be absolutely devious. Oh, well done, Dalton. Damn, that was tough. That was really tough. So what's the next inappropriate track on our inappropriate racing evening? What would be really, really tough in Group 1 cars? No. No. Do we want more rain? Is that what we want? Did somebody say rain? I hear that you guys like rain, so... Nürburgring at the end? Ooh.
Alsace.
I'll tell you what, Nürburgring second to last, because I've got something else lined up for last. Alsace with Bridge. Interesting. Very, very interesting. This will sort the men out from the not men. Oh, my hand is... Normally ache from long races with gear changes, but that was just holding the steering wheel from shaking the whole rig. And look, it's a rigid rig. I have to really wiggle my fat ass to move it. Thanks for Slipstream, says Marty. You're most welcome. This is going to be awful. Guys, you can thank Kevman for this.
I'm dead now. Don't like or know this one.
Hey, Josh. You in the lobby?
Bet you can't drive a big rig with their big steering wheels. Lord Genghis side busting makes me feel good.
Who was that just talking, says the dad? I've missed it.
Powerpuff Mazda.
Oh yeah, the Powerpuff Mazda. Blossom, Bubbles and Buttercup under that engine cover. And Bunny probably. Because saddest episode of anything ever. Tweetman just showed up as well. Good evening, Tweetman. And oh boy, has he got a livery for us by the look of that. Let's have a gander. That's his. Oh, I see. Nice. Racing Rivals Iscuri livery. Great looking car. What else we got that's fancy?
To be honest, the Genesis X Gran Racer is like rocket. The battery also lasts long.
It is like a rocket, but it doesn't like to steer. I don't know what tyres need from this, but tell you what, let's just jump out and we'll buy some others so that we're more prepared for pit strategies. Yeah, that's still right. But I think what we're saying is these GR1s have got such big fuel tanks that even 6 times fuel consumption isn't an issue for them.
Rockets don't usually steer.
Yeah, I've not seen a rocket take a hairpin before, so I fully understand that. So it was Ollie's from Millennium. So that was Ollie's livery, which Treatment is now using. Ollie, we miss you, man. Hope you can join us for the Volvo Championship. Was that just joining? Devek, who we don't know. So, you know, hi Devek. You know what I should do? I should, every half an hour, say, every other race, we are live on YouTube.com. There you go. Just wait for Devek to pick a vehicle and then we will get motoring. Faster than a speeding something that doesn't steer. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Grab some of this. Notice the cows had something around their necks on that shot. I don't know what that was, but I'm too far behind schedule to find out. Mickey also in the Genesis this time. I didn't spot if John Boy had switched. Sure, we'll find out.
Could be tagged so they can track them. Bells usually.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah, but there are 2. I think Bell's normally on 1. Burn some fuel. Shift the brakes. Get the radar. And then I assume I'll crash. Oh, this car gets very light on the steering when you accelerate. Oh, the race leader's gone off. That was Devek, who's not had time to practice because he's just shown up. Look at the acceleration on this thing, it's ridiculous. I mean, in the dry, not so good in the wet. Oh, steer! Sweetie's got us, yeah. What? Okay, we've got a few little kinks to work out here with this car.
Are you a super fan? Don't forget to check your points.
You have a really good talk with this car about, you know, steering, when and how to do it. Oh, Dean's off. Genghis is off.
I'm chatting on our Discord channel.
Just like race 1, my plan really is just to drive conservatively and try not to bin it. I hope that everybody else does. Whoa! Hi Dalton. How you doing? Just can't plant it around that corner like I want to. Someone in the wall, heavy, that was Mickey. Well, I think tagged somebody else. Not saying whose fault it was. Ooh, a big downshift there. Caught the shifter twice by mistake. The yellow flag, that's gone now. So that may have been behind us. That's Dalton. It is Dalton. Pretty sure that's the car he used for the Interlagos endurance race, which is coming soon on the channel. Go on, steer! Ugh. Oh my goodness! Then the car just ends up in somebody's way. Well, I don't think we're going to have to take any fuel when we stop, because I'm spending a lot of time just trying to get the car into corners. I think the hybrid's doing a lot of the work getting the car out of corners. As you can see. Staying tight to cover the apex, and then the car just drifts out. Well, understeers out. I was going to copy Marty's line, but he went way too wide. I know why Tweetman's here. It's because I mentioned a certain track that he probably wants to race. Oh, they're back off. I think what? Whoa! Oh, Kev's got into me, and I'm in the barrier. Oh well, these things happen. Never mind. I'll make it up to him later. Give him a nice meaty punch on a corner at some point. If I say punch, I mean punt. Don't worry about it, Kevin. It's all good. Whee! And slow down. And speed up. Okay, so I will be taking more tyres. Dean, round the outside there, was very brave. Can't believe you stuck it across the grass. Oh, the fronts are toast. However, I don't want 50-50 the race because I do want decent tyres for the end of the race. Oh, Speedy! The stars didn't align for him. Dean out wide, like his fronts are going as well. It's a sketchy car on the outside. That's the Kevmobile. Bonk. Oh, Dalton, very brave with his pit entrance. What a great duel with Kev. Like he gets me into corners and I get him out of corners. Oh, big bump there. Not sure that was from, but it wasn't from Kevman this time. He was an innocent party. May have been from Mickey. It was a lap down, so I assume he's pitted. I couldn't have pitted that anyway. I had a Kevman on my inside. But I do need to get rid of these tyres. The front left is gone. I kind of need it. Oh, Mickey's around. John Boy pitching from the lead. Mickey around again. His tyres must be absolutely ruined. He's DNF'd the car. Oh, big punt again. Give me mediums, don't refuel, just get them back out there, coach.
I always love the curved turn.
Oh, that curved turn's brilliant. It's just the rest of the track I have issues with. So there's Genghis up ahead. I think he's on hard tyres. So we should have an advantage, I think. Okay, Mickey's angry about getting taken out early on. I didn't see who took him out. No, not again. Oh, nuts. Another race ruined by an innocuous spin. Oh, just as we've got our advantage of fresh tyres as well. Well, that's a pain in the bum. We're only 36 seconds down. We could do that in 6 minutes. Said nobody ever.
Always make sure the lug nuts are tightened on the truck's wheels.
So, in America, do you guys have those wheel nut covers that point to each other? So you know if one of your wheel nuts has moved? Pizza pits from third. That promotes Tweetman.
America is kind of similar to Europe, maybe with different rules.
Yeah, there's space for you, Tom. Come along and pound us. Wow, I've got John Boy coming to lap me. Yeah, 36 seconds didn't seem like much of a deficit, but that's kind of a whole lap around here. Whoa, here! It's not so bad when you expect it, but when you don't expect it... Oh, we've got a yellow flag up ahead. Who's that for? Oh, Dean, no! Oh, I did so well in the first two races, now he's having a bit of a mare in this one. I think his tyres might have gone.
You can get a trucking wheel room for your Moser.
That's right, and you can also get an adapter that allows you to fit the wheel upright, so it's at the same angle as a trucking wheel. I have looked at them, I do like them, just don't have the money right now.
Want to support the channel and get great sim gear? Check out Grandpa's affiliate link for a Gr1.
Okay, the Stiggy has arrived. To bring along a pounding. And no doubt he and Pizza will be pounding each other.
If going from T300 RS.
How much would you spend on one? It depends on what I was using it for, I suppose. I wouldn't. Let's see. I went from a T300 RS to this Moser actually, and I spent 1,200. But the most expensive part of it was the pedals. You can get the SRP pedals for about a quarter of the price of the ones I bought for this.
10% off your Dubby's natural energy drinks order with code Gr1 as coming.
So if you went for wheelbase and pedals and you did all the cheapest stuff, you'd probably do it for about 700. Okay, here's the pack. Back with the pack. No way through. You've got to just be careful here. Bide our time. Oh! And suddenly Moses shows up to park the cars. It's just me and Speedy. Looks like Pull Shark's Powerpuff machine made it through as well.
But I get urges to spend money.
Yeah, that's going to be an issue for you. I think that's John Boy in the background in my mirror.
See a gap in the lobby. Don't be shy, come and race.
Come on, car. Let's go. The blue flags are waving. Let's see if we can outrun them. We probably can't in this car, but... Oh, here comes John Boy. We can borrow his slipstreamer for a bit before he buggers off in the distance. One lap after this, my tyres should just stay together.
I know I can just wait and spend little. I just need to fight my urges.
Perhaps when you get an urge, you need to buy something cheaper. Just have cheap urges. And that's easier said than done. Treat yourself to little things. Silly little things that make you happy. It's Speedy around the outside. Whoa! The great battle with Speedy here. Oh no, I've hit him. Sorry Speedy, I'll wait for you, mate. Go on. There we go. Yeah, just run out of front tyres. That front left absolutely destroyed.
A Toronto any upgrade from T300 RS is like £1,200. I've got a lot of stuff to keep me entertained now, so maybe I can do it. I got $125 in.
Yeah, the T300 RS is such a good wheelbase. It's a really good solid all-rounder. Probably the best of the belt-driven wheels. I go as far as saying I prefer it even to the CSL Elite.
Went flying and lost control.
Oh, I see. That's what happened. I assume John Boy won that one because he was miles ahead. Yeah, he did. Gangster's given up.
Hit my own speedy. I'm kind nervous about direct drive too.
Oh, there's nothing to be nervous about. It's so tunable that you can make it as light or as heavy as you like. G'day, says Stiggy. He's on here somewhere. Here he is. Alright, what's the next inappropriate course on our list? Let's take a good
I got
look.
airborne once in the race.
Nice. If you're not airborne at least once, you're not trying hard enough. Oh, that's not what I was looking for. That is.
Good work.
Drop this to 10 minutes.
Horse thief mile. Robin Thompson please refrain from spamming caps.
Yeah, Robin, stop it with the caps. What do you think you are, huh? Coming here in my stream, making posts with caps.
Just know I will never be a pilot, I got a fear of heights. Come chat in our Discord channel.
Oh, we've got some guys coming in. We've got Jack Hendy, The Math, and Fighty have just turned up. So it's nice to see those guys again. They're just in time for the worst track ever. Probably the worst track possible for my car. I can probably make the mediums last the whole race in this track. That's why I've dropped it to 10 minutes, because it's just... Oh, look at Paul Shark's livery. Very classic Porsche design. Oh, there's Stiggy's livery that he uses in the Racing Rivals endurance race.
This course needs to go to hell.
Kevman in the Alpine, brave choice. Nice car. I wonder if Kev's in
You can now support the
VR
channel
for that.
by becoming a member and unlocking perks.
Oh, I wonder if this Porsche livery from Paul Shark's actually unfinished. We've got no decals on one side of it. If it is, you know, it's nice. Look at that. It's such a classic looking livery. Tweetman with his Formula E.
Top 10 3 times in a row. Still waiting for the Brazil race. Face purple crying.
Yeah, the Brazil
This
race is
course
coming.
gives me a lot of anxiety.
This course is an absolute nightmare, and I hate it. That's why I've done it. Tweetman, you can't have my money because I'm saving up.
Yes, it's in progress. Want to drive the car though?
Yeah, why not? It's a great car. Yeah, I'm saving up for the car, and I can't remember what it is, but it's an Alfa Romeo, and I think it's Alfa Romeo, and I believe it's a 1939 car. It's like the second oldest car in the game. So I'm trying to keep a balance of 20 million when that car comes in, and then I'll wait for the next 20 million car on the list chronologically. Stiggy, no mandatory tyre. I don't know if you can hear me actually, I'm just telling me here. Stiggy, round, and
I heard that the CDL tests could be $200 each, so it is best I try to save up now.
black. Like burnt pizza. Okay, I think we're all in. I'm not sitting here not practicing because I don't need the practice. I do need the practice. I'm sitting here not practicing because this track is awful and people will rage quit. Which is another reason I put it down to 10 minutes for this race. But this was the PC says he's fresh. This was the track which
on the Patreon rewards.
I have got no idea. Unfortunately, only you're going to know that because it should tell you in your Patreon account how long you've been a Patreon member. The information it gives me is the information that for when you first signed up to now, so it doesn't tell whenever you've taken any breaks. Speaking of brakes all the way to the back for this one. Probably not going to get out of first gear very often. May even... Alright, pizza. May even stick the car in second and just leave it there for the whole race. One touch of traction control, just in case I touch a curb. And I will touch curbs inappropriately. Right, there's second. Should we just leave it there? Oh, might need third. No, second was too much for these tyres on this car. Oh, and that's it. I knew this missile was going to be a little bit too much for this track. Where is the track? Oh, something else has just hit me. May have been Dalton, I think. Kevman following my line. Yeah, so this track inspired this particular combination tonight, knowing that this would be absolutely awful, because I'm still looking at doing the 200 laps of every track in the game on Livestream. Obviously not one Livestream, that'd be crazy. But of course, at some point I'm going to have to do 200 laps of this, which I'm pretty sure I've got a reoccurring nightmare about.
It is not telling me where I am either, just says I've been member since January.
Yeah, so...
Get 10% off your Dubby's natural energy drinks order with code Gr1.
I'll see if I can look into that with the Patreon. Oh, there's that marker board I hit, and I've hit it again. And oh, once again the car just not taking the hairpin. No matter how much lock I give it. So I think, yeah, the tyres and the fuel are going to last the whole race, no problem. How is John Boy doing 48? That man's a machine.
What wheel rotation do you use?
I think I've got it set to 600. Oh my word. Yeah, this was a bad choice of car. I'll tell you what I'll do for this race. I am going to go here and then I will just commentate the race. So let's get some details up.
I mainly use 270.
I see. So let's not talk too much about John Boy, who's pulling away in the lead by quite some margin. Always coming upon the traffic that is back markers. Speedy in second. He's got a good gap back to Marty in third. In fact, there's a lot of gaps on the track. Everybody's got a gap, I think. Dalton in fourth on the math. Kind of close to him in fifth. Sweet Mullins only in sixth. Everybody's got their own bit of real estate, but they're all going to come together. Dean, they're trying to lap Pizza, but I think actually Pizza's unlapping himself. Let's hope these two can stay on track. They can. Dean's car looking very nice. Pizza's car looking very nice. Oh, but Dean's found the gravel, and that's going to put Paul Shark on him. Paul Shark's actually... oh, he's off. Say Paul Shark's taken some stickers off the car to make it lighter. Unfortunately, it's not worked out this time. It's just imbalanced the car a little bit. So Fighter goes through into 8th. I think Kevman's going to get... Oh, Kevman got reset. And pointing in the wrong direction. So this game is cruel. Very, very cruel indeed. Paul Shark still facing the wrong direction. Is he beached? Is Paul Shark... I thought he'd beached the car. You can sometimes leave the car with the tyres in the air and it doesn't go anywhere. We've got a car in the pits. That's Stiggy. He's on softs. I wonder if he's gone in for a stop or if he's just ended up there because he's gone too fast around the final corner. Marty's caught Speedy, so we've got a great race in our hands. Look out for Paul Shark up ahead. They might trip these two up. Marty looking for the inside. Speedy covers him off. Is Marty going to make a big dive into the hairpin? He's not quite close enough. The car behind, that's Dalton coming up from the rear as Marty takes second place from Speedy with a great move under acceleration. That's a great looking car for that livery. Somebody off in the background there, I think that's Dean pointing the wrong direction and driving up a sandbank. Oh, Marty just clipped the inside of the corner, manages to stay ahead of Speedy. It slows them both down and that puts Dalton right on them. So this is the closest battle I think on the track right now. They're just catching up to some lap traffic which has gone off actually, so this might be an opportunity for them to just slip past that lapped car which rejoins the track now and gets reset, so it's out of the way. Okay. Oh, Speedy out wide and Dalton takes advantage of that. Up into 3rd place. We've just passed the halfway stage in this race. Wow. What a great battle we've got going on here. But Dalton still a little over a second behind Marty. He's a fast driver. He's one of the amigos. I've raced him a lot and I've beaten him not a lot, so doesn't really tell you anything. You know how slow I am. Marty a little wide through there, a little ragged. And just stay ahead, but loses about 0.3 of a second to Dalton behind him. Dalton getting a good slipstream, but slipstream doesn't mean anything around this track on any point of it. Unless you suddenly go into somebody's slipstream, lose front end and go off the track, then it means quite a lot. Dalton just 0.6 behind Marty. Oh, somebody's off. Oh, Stiggy's got to go. Oh, Steve Mile was too much for him. It broke him. Now Dalton squaring up Marty with just 3.5 minutes of the race to go. Can he find a way past? Got a yellow flag up ahead for Dean. Dean may have tripped Speedy up a little bit there. Not intentionally, of course. But when you're on this track, there's not a lot of room to get past cars that are slow. We've got a marker board in the air. I think it might have been Dalton who clipped that because he's fallen back by a couple of tenths. So Marty doing everything he can to secure that 2nd place finish. Yellow flag ahead again. There's a car sideways, that's Paul Shark. Once again up the embankment. It's not where you want to be. I think Speedy's made it past him as well. So yellow flags are going to be a real issue because people are going to take penalties if they pass on the yellow. And Dalton now dropping back. Marty's definitely found his 2nd win with 2.5 minutes to go. Any more battles going on? Fighty and Chewy are kind of close together. Oh, Chewy's just gone off. Sorry, Fighty's gone off, so Chewy, Tweetman go through. Mickey also goes through. Tweetman really harassing Chewy, who nearly ends up in the pits. Mickey has a 1 second penalty, so... oh, who's that around? I think that's Paul Shark again. Chewy trying to get back on terms with Tweetman, but Tweetman loves this track. Well, he has got a penalty because he's tried to cheat, but that's nothing new when it comes to Tweetman. So we've got John Boy still in the lead. There he is, but his lead is coming down. Oh, big accident there. Dalton loses the back end. Yeah, this track is, well, it's inappropriate. That's why it's the inappropriate track this evening. I wish we got the replay function because Dalton lost that car at very high speed. Make sure you're not a leader off, because I saw a yellow flag. We haven't. Marty closing in for the kill on John Boy. That time now down to 2 seconds. And still coming down. Here's John Boy stuck behind the MAF. Oh, the MAF hits the wall. Lucky John Boy wasn't right behind him, because that would have been a terrible moment. Oh, Mickey spawns. A wild Mickey appears. And John Boy, not in his last lap yet. He's got one more lap to go. He goes out wide there. These tyres perhaps starting to give up the grip at the front. The gap has stabilised at the front. So the next... Oh, John Boy's on a purple lap. John Boy's really pushing. That explains why he's going out wide. The next lap is the final lap. Either of these two could win it, because either of them could make a mistake. I'm sure John Boy's eyes are going to be on stalks. You've got to be a supreme driver to win here in these cars. We've got Pizza off up ahead. John Boy catches him. Oh, John Boy gets unsighted when he catches up with Pizza's car, and he's off. Is that going to gift the lead to Marty? Marty goes off as well. No, he's kept it. He's dropped it. He's kept... Oh, Marty goes round in first place. Just complete 360. And somehow holds the lead with his 360 spin. John Boy's going to try and hunt him. Oh, he's not. Because John Boy's lost a lot of time with that back marker. And it looks like this... We had a car miles in the air in the background. I don't know who that was. I think that was the Sauber. That looked ridiculous. Yeah, so Marty, if he doesn't crash on this final corner, should take the win. And here he comes hunting for the checkered flag. Pizza spawns in front of him. Marty with the win. John Boy, who did so well for the whole race, just to lose it when he got in the dirty air of that back marker in second. And Speedy, Dalton, that's hell, that race. Steam, yes it is. It's hell. That's what this evening's all about. Oh, John Boy did so well. I'm not surprised. Tweetman does that when you get near the pit wall. He does it to me on a regular basis. Love that, said Tweetman. Yeah, let's get the hell away from here. Best track ever, says Tweetman. Well, I mean, it's a track. I don't know about best ever, but it's definitely a track. So what else is completely inappropriate for these cars? Let's have a good hunt around, see what we've got. Classic Tweetman indeed. Oh, you just know it. You just know it. This once again is going to be an absolute nightmare. But this race has to be done at night. This is the law. It's the law of the jungle. Oh, look how dark Bathurst looks. This goes like, this isn't even midnight. Oh, it is midnight. It's midnight with times 13 time, so I think we might get a bit of a sunrise. Once again, my car's going to hate that final section. It'll love Conrad. Everything else it's going to hate.
Really happy with P3 victory. It's 9-second time finishing in top 3 in your stream.
You've been looking good, Speedy. You've been looking great, so keep it up. that top spot. It's getting closer and closer as Tweetman goes for the sole Group 1 front-wheel drive car. What a madman. No point checking out the liveries because it's really, really dark. Just sit and relax for a minute. I'll tell you about next week. There's no racing on Monday. We're away.
Back to the Mazda for this one.
Nice, good choice. Powerpuff. So next week we're away on Monday for an Amigos event. Come on, phone, what are you doing? And then on Wednesday at 8:30 we have 8:30 PM UK time. We have a Wreckfest open lobby.
FFFTW.
So come along and well, drive like you do here, really. And Friday, I don't know. I'm open for ideas for Friday.
Last race for me, cause he'll leave after this one.
I'll put it up on the community page for the YouTube channel. It's been fun to race with you tonight, Speedy. Thank you for joining us. I hope you have a good race for this last one. Just waiting on the Math picking his car, and then we will go. Nice to see we get to an evening without Kevman and Jack Hendy constantly apologising to each other, as is often the way. There we go. We're all ready. Oh, need to get my gloves back on. Otherwise, you know, I'm not properly dressed. I feel like I'm naked on live stream, and that's not good. There we go. Okay. Boop and boop. Here we go. Oh, it's only 10 minutes. I meant to put it on 15 minutes. Oh, never mind. I put it on 15 minutes for the next race. Somebody remind me. We have, I think, 2 races left. We had a request for Nürburgring. I assume that request was for the Nordschleife, because these cars would be great on the Nordschleife. Woo! And we have one more track after that, which is going to be a lot of fun. I promise. I mean, it's going to be hell, but it's going to be fun. Where am I start? Don't stop me in Griffins. Don't do it! Ah. This track looks so good at night, man. Oh, gosh, that power inside. That was Dean. Sorry, Dean, I kind of closed the door on you then. Marty up ahead, see if we can catch them with our hybrid power. All the boost in the world. None of the steering in the world. Maybe next time I do this I'll pick a rear wheel drive car, because 4-wheel drive cars just don't do it for me. Wall, look, car, wall, grass, wall again, and this time it's a yellow flag with Marty in the wall as well, so it's not just me with a barrier collision penalty. That makes me feel a little better. Oh, I didn't also got damage on as well. How's that happened? I mean, I know the damage has happened. I did just... Oh, I must have put damage on for the Group 2 race. Right? And that was last week, so... Let's use some of this speed to speed up to our penalty marker. Yeah, all the damage was on one side, so as soon as I hit the brakes thinking I got no damage, the car was like, nah mate, we ain't stopping. We're going to spin instead. So once again using the hybrid boost to catch Marty. Whoa! Jack Hendy comes in hot. Sorry Jack, I'm trying to save my tyres. Not like that though. Not like that. Not like this. Balls. Again. Balls again. Let's check out what's happening on track. We got a pretty good race last time. John Boy, 10 seconds in the lead. Phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal drive. Pizza there in second, but he's been chased down by Tweetman in that front wheel drive Nissan. I mean, like I said before the race, front wheel drive for the win. Tweetman's got close company though. He's got Mickey. Oh, Pizza spins out. Gifts Tweetman second place. I think Pizza managed to 360 it, but not before hitting every single barrier on the track in some sort of mad pinball effect. And Mickey now on the attack against Tweetman. Not quite getting the slipstream though. That front wheel drive car is a monster when it comes to acceleration. Like a bit of a cut. Is he going to get a penalty for that? No. Took just enough curb to keep it legal. Hey doggy. What you doing here? Can I say hello? Come on. You on the camera? You on the camera background, look. She shouldn't be up here, but she is. What did I miss? Where did Mickey go? Mickey vanished for a moment. There he is. So I seem to have missed some sort of impact with Tweetman while I was looking at the dog. Oops. A little bit further behind we've got Chewy just ahead of Pizza. I do like that Chewy Pizza. Speedy in 6th with a 4-second penalty. He's having a rough day. Fighty and Dean close together. Dean going for the move. Fighty resist. He cannot. Dean goes through in 7th place. Kicking off. Oh, Chewy there out wide with a penalty as well, and Pizza back into 4th. He'll try and work his way back up to the front of the grid. We've seen some great results from Pizza in the last few weeks. He's been really on it. Mickey with a 3-second penalty. And Tweet with a 1.5-second penalty, but no such penalties for John Boy, who's just stonking away. But is John Boy on softs? Will he have to pit? And will that be his downfall? I don't think so. It's only a 10-minute race. He's only got 5 minutes to go. I think John Boy could probably make it to the end. Tweetman's about to get a advantage over Mickey. But is this going to bring Pizza back into contention? Mickey's still getting up to speed in 3rd place. Here comes Pizza to the inside. And Pizza back on the podium. Next is going to try and hunt down Tweetman, who's just a 1.5 seconds ahead of him. Of course, Mickey isn't going to be taking this line down. He's going to be trying to come back at Pizza as well. And Tweetman takes the pit. Those front tyres absolutely cooked as Mickey runs a little wide there. That is the issue with the Nissan. With the weight in the front, you can only drive with the front, you can only steer with the front. And those front tyres just fall apart, and that has dropped Tweetman right out of the mix. Unlucky. Got a crowd following behind there. Chewy being chased by Dalton. He's being chased by the Math. About 1.5 seconds covering this group of 3 cars. All British drivers. Looks like they're all pretty well behaved at the moment. The Math really close to the back of Dalton's car. Chewy out wide. Can Dalton take advantage? He can't, but he gets right on the back of Chewy's car, so they want to clear Chewy to get away from the Math. Oh, but Dalton touches the wall, loses some speed. That pendulum effect, going faster than going slower. Pizza has just... no, he was already in second, wasn't he? My eyes playing tricks on me. Silly eyes, stop it. Speaking of playing tricks, where's Tweetman? He's down in 10th with a penalty, so Tweetman's fight back... Oh no, I meant at 9th. Tweetman's fight back not going particularly great. He's still got 2.5 minutes to make an impression, but it's a long way back, and with penalties to serve as well. Speedy chasing the lap, and John Boy, the race leader, takes the pits. Pizza just coming down to Griffin's Bend now, so surely Pizza will take the lead if he's on the mediums. On the softs he might need to pit, but no, goes through. That's John Boy looking, he's just leaving his pit stall now. They could be side by side. No, John Boy comes out in the lead, he timed that to perfection. But Pizza's got his slipstream. John Boy on cold tyres, Pizza on worn tyres. I think Mickey just pitted fresh tyres. Pizza with a bit of endurance strategy going on here. And once again we have a race for the lead towards the end of the race. This is the penultimate lap. Tweetman up to 8th now, by the way. For those of you who wanted to know the progress of the fabled front-wheel drive Group 1 car. It's a crazy vehicle. Absolutely crazy. I'm going to watch John Boy for a bit. I thought I heard some birds singing then, so the sun might be about to come up. I don't think we're going to see much of it. Just in the background they can see the sky starting to brighten up a little bit. But John Boy starting to stretch his legs, he's got brand new rubber on that car. Probably didn't bother putting any fuel in it. Pizza flashing his lights. I'm saying, hey, slow down a bit mate, I want to win. Pizza not quite able to get in that slipstream. As we go down Conrad and into the chase. Oh, but Pizza was faster through there. John Boy back to start his last lap with around about a 1 second advantage. Oh, it's going to be tight. If either of these two make a mistake, it's going to be tight. John Boy with that hybrid boost. Pizza with that slipstream. A fabulous battle we've got. Is anybody going to finish after the time of they are? We're going to have some people who are actually... Yeah, oh, Tweetman didn't make it above 7th, he just got timed out. Jack Hendy in 8th. Full Shark could lose that place, I think. He's finished as 9th, but is Kevman going to take that 9th off him? He isn't. So Kevman 10th. We've got Marty 11th. The Math comes home in 12th. So we'll go back to the lead of the race. We're just about to come down the mountain. If John Boy makes a mistake here, he's in trouble. Yes, I can echo that sentiment. John Boy is slowing down, but Peter has a penalty for a contact. John Boy can relax and not take any risks now because, well, that's it. He's done all he needs to do. Pizza put up a valiant fight. Probably still get second place. But this race is going to belong to John Boy. Unless he does something crazy and bins it massively. It's his race to win. Comes through the chase. Down towards Griffin's for the last time. Well done, John Boy. Fabulous victory. Flawless victory, really. Pizza did so well to catch up, but unfortunately it wasn't to be. And they've got to battle Dalton, Dean, Speedy all together as they race down towards Griffiths, and Dean's dropped it. Dean was pushing hard and he dropped it, handing 4th place to Speedy. Last place on the podium to Dalton. In fact, Chewy got through as well. Crikey. That was quite a race. It's John Boy who takes it. Good race, guys, good race. On top, penultimate track of the evening. It is the endurance layout of Nordschleife. As was, I presume, the requested track earlier on. I don't know, people say Nürburgring and I just, you know, my brain just jumps to this track. So let's put some weather on. Somebody in the chat give me a random number between 1 and 8. Not in the race lobby, just in the YouTube chat stream thing.
6.
6 says pizza. Okie dokie. Alright, Kev said 7, so we're going to have 7, 6, and cloudy with a chance of meatballs. We'll be starting this at sunrise. It come in the morning.
I went on a overtake streak and went from page 14 to page 4.
Nice, Speedy. You've got to take the victories when you can, and that is quite the victory. This is another track that's really going to suck for me, but I'm here for it. What am I doing? I'm just looking at this. That is definitely, I think, a full wet start.
Speedy hasn't won yet.
No, Speedy's still chasing that first victory, and he's so close to it always. Yeah, we're going to start some full wets. Have we got some inters as well? No, we haven't. Let's get inters in case we need them. But it's definitely a full wet start. So there we go. Of course, I made the mistake last week in the final race. We had heavy rain, and I went into the pits, and I had inters. Dean got it even worse. Dean only had slicks. Speedy heading off. Oh, I was going to say good evening to him, but he's already gone. This is going to be a nightmare. I'm not looking forward to this, but that's what tonight's all been about. Who can just really suck it up?
Cheers for the races. Properly exhausted after that.
I'm not surprised, Dalton. It's been nice to have you, sir. Another driver terrified of green hell, clearly. Well, these things happen. Your glovey wolves on. Here we go. Glovey wolves activated.
No, I finished page 4.
Yeah, and that's a victory. If you started 14th, did so good. I know it's not actually a race win, but you know, take what you can get, right? Okay, we will be pitting, not for mandatory stops, but the weather will be changing. As was picked at random by our chat. So we need the weather radar on. We need a couple of traction controls. We need the brakes to the front because we're in the wet. And we'll just see how we go. And here we go. Let's stick it gently into the hairpin, I think. Oh yeah. Everybody's very, very well behaved. Oh! And I've got no steering. That's okay. I don't know if we're going to get 2 or 3 laps of this in these weather conditions. I'm going to say 2. I don't mind being in last place right now.
I now have the Heist mini game installed. Start this with Heist.
Pumping the brakes to slow the car down. Let those guys all battle between themselves.
Get 10% off your Duffy's natural energy drinks order with code Gr1 as coming.
Car threatening to swap ends as soon as I tap the brakes. And Kevman, I don't know where he was going. I think he was heading for the GP layout. There's another yellow flag up ahead. Is that pizza? I think it may have been. Okay.
I'm so surprised I did very well. I normally struggle in these races. It really feels my intuition was like, nope, I'm not gonna struggle today.
Some days you're on it, and today you were on it. Makes me pleased with that performance. Well done, Speedy. Alright, it's gone it. Kind of worried about getting some air there. Kevman coming up our left. Yeah, so something I've learned tonight is this Genesis really doesn't have much aero at all. It's got plenty of stuff, but aero isn't among that stuff. Now, as you can see, the rain's starting to back off a little bit. This means we can get on it a little bit, even though we're on the wets. That does also mean they're going to burn out quite quickly. Ooh. Ho, ho, ho. Another yellow. That's for Fighty this time. Eyes on stalks in this race. Of course, if the rain keeps easing off like this, I'm going to have an issue, because these wet tyres are going to be absolutely useless. We should have started on the inters, and I imagine there's a few other drivers who also started on full wets. We're going to have the same kind of an issue. Wall, penalty, damage. Dang it. The math crashed coming out of that corner, I crashed going into it. I think the rain's about to stop completely. That means all the wet runners are going to be in trouble. Fighty with a 5-second penalty. Goodness me. I wonder if he took somebody off. I think he might have took Kev off. Kev's just gone off on his own. I think by the time we get round to the pit lane, it's going to be slicks weather. And if I let all the other cars go in front of me, they can drive the track up for me. It's the bonus having a big accident at the start. Let everybody else drive the track up. You can already see the dry line from where they've been. Oh, Kevman and Fighty, have they come together? Oh, has Fighty just done that? That I've just done. Don't worry guys, the last track of the evening will be dry as a bone. It won't rain at all. It's basically the complete opposite of this track. I was going to do a special stage Route X, but we did get that request earlier on for Alsace, so we did that instead. And the rain's gone.
Evening. Hope you're doing well and looking forward to weekend. GGG.
Good evening, Josh.
Back-to-back Fridays. Hopefully back next week.
Well, it's good to hear from you, sir. Of course, we've missed you. But yeah, always looking forward to the weekend, and I hope you are too. Woo! Another yellow flag up ahead. I've got no grip in this thing. Can't wait to pit for slicks. If we ever get around. Just don't think slicks are going to make much of a difference with this car. Oof. It's scary. It's very scary. It's the penalty line. I can almost smell that pit lane. Plus, if I miss the pit lane, I'm in trouble. Not that I'm not already in trouble, but you know what I mean. John Boy was on full wets as well, so he's had to get rid of those. John Boy predictably just pulling away from the rest of the field. Oh man, this force feedback. Let's slow down as quickly as I can because this car doesn't like to stop. And I'm thinking mediums. Where's that pit entrance? Where is it? Did I pass it? No! I passed the pit entrance. Oh man, I'm locked into full wets. What have I done? There's no more rain due. Oh. Guess what I'm going to do? It's been one of those nights. It's just been one of those nights. But at least by doing that we can see Pizza in the lead of the race, being followed by Tweetman. Tweetman challenging Pizza on the inside. Pizza holds the lead. Pizza's been threatening the top of the board since the first race when he did so well. Started out hot, put a little bit of rain on the track and Pizza's there. John Boy just got past Tweetman, so John Boy's way back through. Tweetman there off, manages to recover it without spinning. Start a lap of the Nordschleife proper. We've got a three-way battle at the front. Tweetman looks a little bit ragged in that Porsche. But gets quite built to the road holding. These two are pieces out wide. John Boy gets a run at him. Doesn't quite make it happen. This is going to be the last lap, I think. So look at the first lap. This is definitely the last lap of the race. Everyone will be very relieved about that. And I assume they're all on slicks. Despite that, they're still kicking spray up. Because of course there aren't lots of laps to dry the track out. John Boy looks at the inside. Can't get through there. Peter somehow holding the lead. John Boy looking kind of under threat from Tweetman, but all Tweetman can really do is inconvenience John Boy at this point with that penalty.
Wow. Pizza's livery is insane.
Yeah, it just looks like he's left it parked on the wrong side of town. Come back the following day and it's well, it's had that done to it. I don't know if Pizza made that livery or not. It's certainly quite a colourful one, quite a corker. John Boy all over the back of Pizza. John Boy's been dominating this evening, but right now, well, he's got work to do. I've just realised John Boy's got a Button Basher sticker on his car. Way to support the channel. Thank you, John Boy. So innocuously hidden there that I thought this was just a regular livery. So I wonder if John Boy's made that livery himself as Pizza goes off. He doesn't get a penalty, thankfully, but that is John Boy into the lead. Here he is, scooting away. It's got about 4 minutes to go. Oh, back end kicks out. And now Pizza gets a penalty. Oh, so Pizza and Tweetman on the even keel with penalties. If Tweetman can just get ahead, he can keep that second place in the penalty zone. But I think he just lost the back end and the brake in there, Tweetman, so perhaps not just here. Oh, the car's so squirrely. So bad. Let's go on further down the field. Chewy in fourth, all on his lonesome. Marty fifth with a penalty. Mickey sixth with a penalty. Paul Sharks seventh with an enormous penalty. No, sorry, it's Mickey with an enormous penalty. What have these guys been doing? The map. And Dean with a 13.5 second penalty. He's not having the race of his life right now. Jack Hendy a long way back, and Kevin a long way back. One of those guys missed the pits as well. If they're just struggling with it. But I think Kevman's going to make up some places in the penalty zone. Oh, it's Kevman sweeps through past Jack Hendy there. Always have to look out for Kevman and Jack Hendy being the same bit of track at the same time, because they are, well, they're in a toxic relationship really. What's happening up here? Not a lot right now, so we'll leave those for the time being. Oh, Jack Hendy onto the grass. Somehow managed to not losing his speed. Testament to that Mazda's downforce, I think. Or maybe he's got mud tyres on it. A great battle between these two. And I think they are reeling in Dean as well. Up ahead, Dean there with an 18-second penalty now, so things just getting worse for him. I think Dean might have just kind of given up, but he is one of those drivers who just keeps going and finishes the races. And that, I think, is Dean down to last. He's trying to get a high score in the penalty stakes. Coming through to the final section now, though. John Boy, well, class of his own. But Tweetman and Pizza still nose to tail. They're going to take the penalties together. Then it's going to come down to, oh no, Tweetman! Massive wibble. Someone just hold it together. He's drifting the car on that corner, and that's not a drift, that's a pirouette. Oh, disaster for Tweetman. Down to fifth, plus a bigger penalty. I think he's safe from the MAF in 6th. Well, Mickey and Marty very close together, but, well, there's so many penalties on track right now, it's going to come down to who's got what advantage with penalties. We'll try and count off as we get to the penalty line. Wet tyre dead, says Tweetman. So, Pizza has a 1.5 second penalty to serve. Careful not to spin on that wet patch. Mickey there, 7.5 seconds, he's going to fall right back. Marty, I think, is going to take 3rd. He does indeed. Mickey doesn't do that anymore. Kevman's made it up to 5th, so he's done really well. I don't think he's going to lose any places in the penalty zone. John Boy's already finished the race. He's putting on a masterclass this evening in the Group 1s. I do wish he'd do more Group 1 racing with us. Such a pleasure to watch. Pizza just misses out on the top spot of the podium, but Marty's catching up with him. Pizza on the wet line, I think he was on Inters. Marty finishes 3rd, Mickey 4th, Kevman, who was running last, is going back to finish 5th if he can keep it on that dry line. Ooh, I thought it was a bit sketchy, but he's done it. Oh, Pizza, I had the same issue, but clearly you handled it better than I did. Chewy 6th, then Jack Hendy, Paul Shark. I told you Dean keeps going. In fact, Dean is going to finish ahead of the MAF. So whatever happens to the MAF was major. In fact, I think he's paused. I think he's just paused it and he's letting the AI do it. So Dean's stuck with it to finish 9th. There goes my headset, falling off my head with surprise. Go on, Dean, bring it home. You got this. The MAF, it seems, has just took the AI off. And he's just trying to get to the finish line. Oh, Goodwood wasn't the last track I was going to do, though. Oh. Okay, we'll do Goodwood, just for you, Kev. What is going on with the MAF? Oh, but well done to John Boy. Cracking finish for him. So, John Boy, congratulations. Kev, tell me now, I'm about to change the track. Do you want Goodwood or not?
2 times behind John Boy now.
Ugh.
Wets weren't it? Dead by carousel.
No, I hadn't planned Goodwood.
You were going to do Goodwood.
I've got no plan to do Goodwood. Are you wanting to do Goodwood? Because if you are, I'll put Goodwood on. It's no trouble to put Goodwood on just for you, Kev.
Do yours. Like and subscribe to make Grandpa happy.
Okay, let's remember where it is.
Of course not low. You can now support the channel by becoming a member and unlocking perks.
Here we go then, final race of the evening. Kev apparently not that keen on Goodwood. I wonder why. What's wrong with Goodwood? Why do everybody hate Goodwood? Goodwood's great. It's so bumpy. And at least one driver's going to be pleased with this. Guys, especially you, Dean, get those wets off before you...
See a gap in the lobby. Don't be shy, come and race.
Tick. Okay. At least one driver will be pleased with this as the final track, I think. Oh, we're filling up. We're filling up now. One more slot available. Man, I'm so tired. It's been a short night last night and a long day. Well, we filled up pretty quickly, so we can go racing quickly. I'll just let folks know. There. Final race of the live stream. And then we can all go to bed. There we go. Hey kitty cat. It's been a very mentally challenging evening, to be fair. Very mentally challenging. More so than usual. Here we go. This is going to be mental in Group 1. Okay, brakes to the rear this time. Get the weather radar. I must put the Patreon members in a different place next time because the camera doesn't quite catch them. Oh yeah, start me first, why don't you? You see the cars with the superior downforce sweeping through.
Get 10% off your Dubby's natural energy drinks order with code GR1 as coming.
Fully expected Mickey to do well at this one. This is one of his top tracks, I think. He's got a clear run ahead of him. No dirty air. Come on, get around the corner. So first DNF. The highest attrition always comes in the last race of the evening. As Eclipse monsters his way past me. Oh, and so does half the field. Because I'm on hards. I was racing like I was on mediums, but I'm not. Silly old man. Oh! Oh, I got taken out. Ah. Drat. Damage to both front wheels. And that is frustrating. It's one of those things. We can come back from that here. It's a race you can recover from. This one. Got 14 drivers in the field. There's going to be 14 different strategy calls for dealing with this race. Let's go. See, the hard tyres already starting to go off. Can you imagine what it's like for everybody else? Well, everybody's on different tyres, I suppose. Oh, Snoopy there. Getting a bit of bother. Oh, excuse me. Dean already pitting. He was on the mediums, so the mediums not lasting very long here. Epic G-forces on these tyres at these speeds. We've got so much aero. Got 17 seconds to the leaders. One of whom have just pitted, so that's going to change, I think. Grass. Didn't want to accelerate on that because that would have been very bad. So back went to 7th, so it's not too bad. Who's this? It's John Boy. He of infinite grip. So he's just such a good driver. He's so good at hitting his apexes. It's kind of scary. Oh no! Oh! Nobody tried to kill me that time. It's just my own car trying to kill me. What if that was the hybrid boost? Tough car to get used to. I've struggled with it all night long. I don't think I'll be using it again. Unless it's a requirement for a race. You can see now why they gave it away for free and why nobody else is using it. The Genesis VGT might be alright in a drag race, I suppose. There's Mickey pitting. And there's Mickey unpitting. Oh, we've lost loads of time. I'm very disappointed. We'll keep plodding along. This is kind of my strat at this track, just keep plodding along. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. It doesn't only work out when I have incidents like that one. That's going to be a cut penalty surely. Maybe not, because I did come off the throttle. I'm going to have to pit. I've got no choice. At some point I'm just going to have no steering whatsoever. Okay, back up to 10th. It's not too bad. Damage limitation and all that. To correct the back end, so I missed the apex I was aiming for. There are a few more laps before my pit window opens, so to speak. I'm trying to nurse the tyres. Yeah, let Marty go through because he's on different tyres. It's kind of a different race. There he goes to the back of that car a lot tonight. Oh, someone's out wide. Oh, that's Paul Shark. So up to 9th. Sun's going down, so the headlights are coming on. I think by the fact that we're in 9th right now, that means our pit strategy is not going to work. Oh, grass! It's because I'm not designed to run on that. Dirty tyres, no front grip. Let's get these tyres changed so that we can actually steer. Oh, that's probably going to be a cut penalty as well for the pit line. Can't wait to rest my thumbs though. Wow, it's so much darker when they come out. There you go, there's a penalty. Right, just behind Tweetman's Mazda. Eight times world champion Tweet Hamilton. Is that a blue flag? Really? John Boy's coming through already. There you go, you can pass me while I'm ghosted. How about that? Okay, that's our final stop. Hopefully the tyres will last longer now the car's lighter. So it's taking some time getting up to temperature. Oh, Jack with a big drift manages to save it spectacularly. And John Boy goes into the pits from the lead. So Eclipse takes the lead. Don't hit me from behind, I haven't got as much air force as you. Air force? I haven't got as much air force. I haven't got as much aerodynamic downforce as you. Okay. Got some shenanigans going on with Snoopy. Just save the tyres and avoid an unnecessary pit stop. We're going to run at Eclipse with our hybrid boost. Just cuts us off. Oh, and then we're going to hit from behind. Oh, that's bad. And that may have been Dean, and I think he backed off to let us go. Oh, not again. Okay, that's my race gone. That's my race over. Again, what a night it's been. What a night. Get these gloves off and we'll see what's happening up front. Pizza leads once again. Pizza's been doing so well this evening. He's got John Boy 6 seconds behind him. Here he is. John Boy with the lap to Jack Kennedy just behind him. Then we've got Eclipse. Another 4.5 seconds back. And then Chewy's quite close. Oh, Pizza's just pitted. So John Boy's going to take over the lead of this race. But where's Pizza going to come out is the question. He's in the box now. We won't be taking on any fuel. Pizza slapping on the softs. So he's going for the last banzai 3.5 minutes. Is that going to be enough to catch up the 7.5 second deficit to John Boy? It could be around here. First of all, he's got to shake off Marty right behind him, which he seems to be doing quite convincingly at the moment. So it's going to be a spectacular finish if Peter can hold this pace. Who's yellow? I don't know. The back marker got off. It was just there. I couldn't tell who that was. Okay, so Pizza, let's follow his progress. 3.5 seconds to Eclipse. I don't want to jinx him, so I won't say anything about his finishing position, because the commentator is very much alive and well. I tell you, racing around here in the dark, not easy. And these times seem to have plateaued. 6 seconds to make up in 2.5 minutes. It's a big ask. There's half a second gone already. Well, you know, a reserved judgment. Don't think it could happen to John Boy as well. I think he's got some no lap traffic. John Boy's got a clear run now, but Eclipse is catching him up. John Boy's just got just over 1.5 minutes to keep his head. Eclipse closing in. Peter closing in. Oh, Peter off. He's held it together. He does have to clear some lap traffic though, Peter, so he's very much on the back foot at the moment. John Boy now just 1 second in the lead with 1.5 minutes to go. It's going to be tight. It's going to be very tight. John Boy goes wide. But Eclipse hits the apex and he's through into the lead. Well. Peter's fallen back a bit, so I think Peter might be out of contention for the win. Sorry, Peter. John Boy's well not managing to stay with Eclipse, so well, sad times. Sad times for John Boy and Peter. Happy times for Eclipse. Dean gets out of the way. Well done, Dean. Good sportsmanship. And now Eclipse has got a clear road from here to the finish. I think he's got 1 more lap to do. So don't count out shenanigans. Shenanigans could happen. He is a long way from anybody who could shenaniganize him though. Oh, Jumbo got a penalty and he spun, got damage and somehow held second place. Peter didn't get him. I don't know what just happened. It's the most bizarre thing I've ever seen. But there you go. Should be happy with third. It was a tough race. Eclipse there, wins the race. Jumbo's going to bring it home in second. Peter third, then Chewy, Mamax, Kevman is 6th, then Paul Shark, Tweetman, Mickey, Dean, Jack Hendy and Snoopy rounds out all 12 drivers. I am absolutely knackered after that. Yeah, John Boy, I think John Boy perhaps let him win, so he didn't seem like a robot. So I think we're going to say Group 3 sprints next Friday. There you go. We'll have a series of short Group 3 races. And of course, thank you everyone for being part of tonight's live stream. It has been a corker. It's been difficult. It's been really, really difficult. Kevin says Snoopy don't come back next time. Bye bye pizza, see you soon. And see if Friday says Marty as well. Yep. I'll just press this button here, press this button here, this button here, and I'll say thank you for joining us. I'm so